So we have 18 GSLs a site. We have a little centre cluster of 6 KSL, and we have 8 KSL as outfills left and right. And then we have 18 SL subs on the floor. The drive behind the audio design of this show is there's a couple of vocals in the tour that are really quiet. So Liz Fraser, everybody knows, has a beautiful voice, a better quiet voice. So we have a centre cluster, so I can fill in the space just in front of the stage and push the main PA left and right out a little bit, so there's less of the PA hitting the stage. It seemed like the right thing to have on this tour. In terms of the rejection behind it, that was the main thing for me. It's very quiet behind the box and very musical behind the box. So it's not only quiet, but it's kind of full range but quiet, rather than just a kind of woody mid sound coming out the back of it. So that worked really well. I mean, Mezzanine is a pretty diverse album to begin with, if you think about Teardrop versus Angel. But then on top of that, there's half a dozen covers of songs that they sampled to make Mezzanine. And the design brief was to, make Mezzanine sound as much like Mezzanine as possible. But the original tracks that they're covering, that they originally sampled, make them sound as authentic as possible. On this tour, none of the songs sound like each other. There's not a starting mix position for any of the songs. I start my studio at home and then bring that mix to the live. So I've got that lovely full range which translates completely to a proper D&B rig like this, which is like a really big hi-fi system, right? So I'm walking in with my mix, and in my head I have really clear how my mix should be. So the process is not change the mix to suit the room, the process is change the speakers within the room to suit the mix.